Hey everyone, how you doing today? Great to see you again. Welcome to another episode of How Much House for the Money. Hope you're all having a fabulous day wherever you are. Hope your glass is full of gratitude. If you're new to this channel, you're welcome to subscribe and join our growing community. This is where we venture through state to state, through town to town to see how much house, cabin, and acreage we can get for our money. And today we're moving into another beautiful state of interest looking at properties like this one right here on a 6,000 plus square foot lot, move-in ready for $62,500. Then there's this cute little build on just shy of a half an acre for $45,000. And then this one is small but mighty on a quarter of an acre for $39,999. So we're going to check out some details while we move into the beautiful state today of Michigan. Those of you wanting to move to Michigan, you're going to be living with about 10 million people. And the Weather Channel tells us they're going to get some rain in Michigan. It's going to be in the high 80s today. And for those of you wanting to buy real estate in Michigan, we're looking at a real estate tax rate of 1.64%, which is coming in higher than the national average at 0.99%. So let's check out some details on these properties, and we're going to begin right here. This one looks like a very nice house. This one is sitting on 0.41 of an acre. It's 960 square foot. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, and this one is in Iron River, Michigan, 49935. So when we look at Iron River, Michigan on the map, we are in Iron County. So here we are really close to the Wisconsin line here, right here in Iron River, above Stambaugh and below Mineral Hills, to where the south of Mineral Hills. Caspian is to the south, as is Palatka, and up here to the northwest a pinch is Hazel, Michigan. So we're at 109 2nd Street. This is 74.9 with 960 square feet on 0.41 an acre. And this house was built in 1910. What are we getting for 74.9? Nice parcel. Not quite a half an acre, but more than a quarter. Moving on into the inside, there's our nice Dutch door. Sweet. Love those. So it looks like we may be getting some carpet and some paneling in this house. Nice exposed beams on the ceiling. So there's our kitchen. Very nice. Nice breakfast bar there. We don't have a real wide overhang on the counter, but you could switch that out if you wanted to. So you could add some counter high chairs. And if you move them down to the left a little bit, they wouldn't be in the way of the door. We do have the double sink in that island. We have a nice window above the backside and over to the side. Do have a flat top range, nice cabinets, does have a range hood. And if you didn't like the dark cabinets, we could paint those out. We could switch out hardware. Very pretty kitchen though. Not sure if we're getting a dishwasher, but there's our refrigerator. It's a little bit dark. For me, I think I'd want to paint those up, but I do like the hardware. Nice stainless sink. Nice workspace. You have a kind of a 2-level there. 2-level counter. Okay, here's our dining space. Nice eat-in kitchen. Nice big window there. It looks like it might be a slider, or it could be also crank. So we do have carpet, as we see. We could roll that up and remove it, and maybe we'd get lucky and find hardwood floors beneath it. So it looks like this is maybe a T111 siding, plywood siding inside, because it doesn't look like paneling. We could paint the walls also. It's not the worst case scenario. Wow, look at our beautiful staircase. That's pretty. Very nice. So it looks like hardwood flooring. Again, here we have paneling in this room. We could lighten that up. We could put a coat of primer on there or get some nice paint that's got the primer included, mixed right in there. Put a couple coats on that and would really brighten it up. Remove those vertical blinds. Put some nice light sheers on there. If you could find 64-inch. So kind of a hard length to find these days. Okay, so nice. Here's our living room. Nice braided remnant rug. Very pretty. Looks like we could move right in here, you guys. It's very clean. For those of you looking in Iron River, Michigan, this is under $65,000. You're welcome to have home inspections. Check out the house in full detail. Check out the neighborhoods. Drive around at different times of the day. We're looking at the well, the septic, the utilities, the house, the parcel, under $65,000. This is very nice. Now for me, I think I might want to, definitely want to paint the walls, because this would really brighten that whole staircase up if this wall weren't as dark as it is. It would be very pretty. Nothing wrong with it, but it's a little dark for my taste. Everybody's different though. And that's the beauty of these houses. Everybody's different. Okay, so here we have a couple closet spaces down below the dormer there. Another window. Would have been nice to open up those drapes. Beautiful hardwood continues up through the second floor. Again, looks like a very clean room. They even put pieces of carpet beneath that dresser so they didn't scratch the floor. That's a nice little, shows us that they have maintained it. Very pretty. This is very nice. So we have different wall panels up here, and that could be like those fiber panels that we saw back in the day, because you got to remember this was built in 1910. Even though that's not from 1910, but it's definitely vintage wall covering there. So here's another bedroom. Okay, moving on into the bathroom. Wow, look at this. Nice checkered pattern on the floor. Beautiful tub. We do have the lid. Here we go, people. The lid. The lid. Close the lid. Oh, my goodness. Okay, cool window there. We have some nice details on the wall. Looks like some wallpaper. And there's our vanity. So I don't know if we're getting a shower. It doesn't look like it. Okay, so here's another, maybe a sun porch, maybe? Kind of looks like we're up on the second level still. Nice place for a home office or to place a lot of plants. Make it a nice little meditation room. Bring some zen into your Michigan space. Is everybody ready for the weekend? I think I am. Can you tell? I think the craft brew is calling my name. All right, let's see here. We have a nice apple tree there. That's very handy. You want to bake me an apple pie? I'll drive to Michigan for a slice. Apple pie and craft beer is delicious. IPA and apple pie. Ooh, I love it. Okay, so if this garage comes with this house, which it looks like it does, that is a 4-car detached garage. Or 5-car. That's a 5-car garage. And this is under $65,000? It's really a cute house there. Let's see some details on this, because that is hard to believe, and it's on almost a half an acre of land. There's our clothesline. That'll save you on your electric bill. Why not? Nice summer days. Let your clothes blow dry in the breeze. There's our fire pit. We can have barbecues in Michigan. Yeah, that garage looks like it comes with this house. This is unbelievable. Okay, so let's look at some details. That is a beautiful parcel. Looks like they just mowed the lawn. 109 2nd Street, and it has been on the market for 6 days, built in 1910. And let's see, we have a cottage-style, cozy 2-bedroom, 1-bath home nestled on a manicured lawn, sitting on a private corner tree-lined lot, complete with a Dutch door. And it does have a gem with loads of potential and comes with your very own raspberry patch and apple trees. The enclosed front porch could be converted to a 3-season room. And you'll also have a full basement with a workshop area. And there is also, if you prefer a bit more privacy, the 5-stall detached garage is located in the perfect spot to add a privacy fence from the home to the garage. Very nice. And that garage is 20 by 48, 5-stall. That adds to the value. It's one less thing you've got to worry about as the buyer. And this is Iron River, Michigan, and it was just listed, so there could be some longevity with homeownership. It's 114 years old, and again, the real estate tax rate in Michigan is 1.64%, you guys. Very nice. I'm sorry, it's 74.9. My apologies. It's 74.9, 64.9. 74.9, so it's under $75,000. That, again, is a very good buy. If everything's in working order, the roof is in good shape, and it comes with a 5-bay garage, and you could fence it in, that's a nice property right there. Let's look at the street view. Look at this. That's very pretty. So it looks like we're in a little bit of a neighborhood, but you're almost on a half an acre there. You could drive around different times of the day, but this looks very pretty. And these photographs are a little bit old because it looks like they were taken in the fall. And so I bet right now it is in full bloom and very beautiful. And that, again, is 109 2nd Street in Iron River, Michigan, 49935 749. Moving down to this one with a $62,500 price point. It's been on the market 6 days. It's in Sandusky, Michigan, 48471. It's a 1-bedroom, 1-bath with 660 square feet. Look at Sandusky on the map. We are in the county seat of Sanilac County. So here we are. And let's see. Here we are on the map. So we are to the west of Port Sanilac and to the east of Kingston. Saginaw Bay is up here to the northwest. So we scroll out. Here's Harbor Beach. Here's Lake Huron, Lake Michigan, Lake Erie. Look at these lakes. And this is where we are in Sandusky, Michigan. Carsonville is over here to the east, and Watertown and Peck and Speaker are to the south. This is 71 West Mills. What are we getting for $62,500? This is really cute. Looks very clean. Nice architectural shingle roof. Landscaping boxes just waiting for your Michigan perennials. We have a nice covered front porch. Plenty of space for the perennial or the spring window boxes. Very pretty house. Nice white classic exterior. Couple of entrances there. Here's our outbuilding. Looks like it is fenced by the neighbors. Part of it might be this house, but there looks like that could be the neighbors. Looks very clean and move-in ready. Look at this. Beautiful flooring. If you didn't want that gray wall color, we could paint it up and lighten it up. Here's our kitchen. So this is small but mighty in Michigan right here, you guys. Very cute. So there's our cabinets, little double sink. Got a nice window on this wall. 4-burner stove. This is all you need. It's about 660 square feet of space. If you wanted hardware on the cabinets, you could add it. If not, you could leave them the way they are. Very pretty, very clean. Here's maybe one of the bedrooms. Or the only bedroom, I should say. You'd have to get a little creative with your furniture arrangement, but that's okay. If you want a smaller house, this is all you need in Michigan. This is in Sandusky, Michigan, and here's the bathroom. Does have a window. Looks updated. Very nice. Again, it looks very clean. This is a real cute place too. Let's find out more about this one. And it's 71 West Mills Street in Sandusky, Michigan. And it's 48471 is the zip code. Only been on the market 6 days. It doesn't tell us what year it was built, and it doesn't give us a street view either. Cute and cozy 1-bedroom home on a large lot in the city of Sandusky. Clean and move-in ready. Wood and vinyl flooring throughout and oak cabinets. Large backyard with an 8x8 storage building. So if you're just starting out or you're starting over or you want a little rental investment, not a bad little buy right there. Or if you have a person in your family that needs to be close to you and you don't want them, they don't really want to live in your house, that might be a great little place for somebody right there. And it was just listed, so there could be some longevity with home ownership with this one too. And again, the real estate tax rate is 1.64% in Michigan. $62,500. Coffee's kicking in, you guys. That's why I switched over to the water. Wow. Okay. Moving down to this one here, moving down in price. This one's $45,000. This is another 1-bedroom, 1-bath house with 648 square feet on just a shy of a half an acre. This house was built in 1955. It's at 1024 Burrington Street in Harrison, Michigan, 48625. It's been on the market for 35 days. So we look at Harrison, Michigan on the map. We are right here in Clare County. And let's see, the population here was 2150 4 years ago. So here we are in Harrison. So we are above Lake George, and we are to the west of Gladwin. And right to the south is Clare and Mount Pleasant and Shepherd. So here we are in Harrison, Michigan. So we scroll out. We are in the middle of all of these lakes. Look at this. Lake Michigan over here, Lake Huron over on the right, on the east side. Beautiful. Lake Erie down here to the southeast, way down here below Detroit. So we are kind of in the middle of things in the heart of Michigan. And this is 1024 Burrington Street, $45,000. What are we getting on almost a half an acre? This looks really cute. Now, the reason I'm showing this is because it kind of popped out at me because it was such a low price, but it's tucked, I think it's near the city limits, but it's tucked back in here, and it looks very private. Nice wooded lot on almost a half an acre, $45,000. And if you get a good well, if you get a good septic, if your utilities are good, and your roof is good, $45,000, not a bad buy if you need 660 square feet or so. Looks like we could put a nice open deck. We could put a porch on this. Could put a pergola over it. It's a lot of potential right here. Looks like it might need a little attention, but the roof looks good. Rough cut siding basically for the most part. Does have a little covered entry on the side. If you even painted this a lighter color and just put a nice ledge here made out of, nice natural wood, and it would really be pretty. Put a nice, decor on the top of that area right there below that roof. It'd really pop. It's a very pretty house. Just a little build in the woods. It's all we need sometimes. Look at this location. Gorgeous. It's a paved driveway. You tucked back in the trees. And this again is Harrison, Michigan. Cute. Yeah, just a little rough cut siding around the edge, around the whole exterior. Nothing fancy. If you don't need that new and shiny and this is your price point, looks like we get another little storage building with this property. If you want to just put a fresh coat of paint on it and leave it dark, nobody'd even see you back there. Or leave it the way it is and live in it. Looks like it's got a concrete foundation. Now, needs a little coat of paint, no big deal. You wouldn't need too tall of a ladder because it doesn't look like it's that high. Nice little cabin in the woods for the most part. Harrison, Michigan. Okay, so there's our utilities. And again, we can have home inspections on these $45,000 houses also. Look at how cute this is. I mean, it's vintage, but work with what we have here. We have a nice big double sink. That's a really cool cabinet. We do have a little window. It's got the gold refrigerator with a matching stove. There we go, you guys. Okay, so we do have nice exposed beams right across the top there. We have electric. It looks like it's a vinyl floor with some carpet laying on top of it. No big deal. There's our heater. Beautiful front door. Just remove the personal belongings and make it your own. It's $45,000 on almost a half an acre, tucked back in the trees of Harrison, Michigan. Looks like it might have been sitting a while, but it's very cute. For me, this is all I would need. I mean, honest to God, that hopefully is an issue from before, because it looks like the roof is good now. We'll see what it says, but there's definitely staining. That would need to be addressed. But look at the gorgeous woodwork. Take out the furniture, clean it up a little bit. You still have a few months left of warm weather in Michigan unless we get an early fall and, the northern states start seeing those white flakes falling from the sky, but it's only the middle of August. We could have a couple of months. Check it out. See what it consists of. Why not? It's $45,000. This is cute. Somebody might have owned this for a very long time and now they've decided to part ways or they needed to part ways with it. There is a little bit of a step there. Be careful with your cocktail. Okay, so there's our single shower. Commode and the wall sink there. Does have a window. And there's our dispenser for our Dixie cups. You gotta have some fun in this channel, you guys. You gotta have some fun. And there's our Pop of Color, our Dixie cup dispenser. Oh my goodness. Oh, I happen to love this place, and I'm not knocking it. I'm telling you, I'm all about these little fixtures. I love this. It's $45,000. We're going to see what the details say here in a minute, but I'd be all over this if I were looking for a little place to call my own in Michigan. Look at, there's our enclosed porch. Just needs some flooring, but we can't be overwhelmed with, the things that it needs, because this has got a lot of potential. This is really cute. If this is all you need, this is all I would need, and I happen to love this. I think this is really sweet. It's just loaded with character and charm. Look at how nice that is. So there's our really cool vintage chairs. All we're missing is that chrome table with the chrome legs. Okay, so there's another view of the outside. I happen to love this little place, you guys. So if you look at this, let us know how it goes. If you're in Harrison, Michigan, $45,000 at 1024 Burrington Street. Been on the market for 35 days. It was built in 1955. And let's see, check out this cottage close to everything but off the main strip. The large wooded private lot has tons of potential and close to restaurants, shopping, trails, hunting, and lakes. The house is preserved as a time capsule. It's been unused, so the condition of the well and septic is unknown. However, you can have those checked out. If you're a cash buyer, you can take your chances. But for me, I would think I would check that out in full detail. And if there are any issues, you can negotiate that price as long as the seller's open to it. Why not? You might be able to get it for $35,000 or $30,000, $42,000. You never know. But we'd want to know if it needs a roof. And even if it did need a roof, it's 670 square feet of space, so it's not an outrageous expense. And yeah, a lot of potential right there. And so let's see, it was listed in June last year for $20,000. Then they removed it. Now they listed it for $45,000. So there you go. You might be able to get a really good buy on that. It's 69 years old, and that again is in Harrison, Michigan. That's a sweet little buy. Okay, moving on to this one and reducing the price even more so. This one is $39,999. It's on a quarter of an acre. This house is 464 square feet with 1 bedroom and 1 bath. It's only been on the market for 3 days. It was built in 1945, and this is in South Branch, Michigan. So let's see, South Branch, we are in, let's see, right here above Ascoda. So we're above or below Barton City and below Harrisville. So here's Lake Huron over to the east. So here we are in South Branch, Michigan, above Long Lake and above Hale. And Goddard is right here to the just above us to the north. And this is 6364 East County Line Road and 39,999. What are we getting? This is a small house. Some might call this a tiny house, but it's there with an outbuilding and a nice little deck on the front, tucked back again in the trees with a nice, beautiful yard, plenty of room for a fire pit. Cute little place too. If this is all you need, why not? Or if you already have a home, but you want someplace up in the north, this is where you're looking. This is $39,900, under $40,000. This one might need a roof because look at all that moss. That does not help the roof at all. That's where home inspections come in. So there's our interior doors. Looks like laminate flooring. Little sitting area there, right by the window. There's a view of the bathroom. It does have ceramic flooring. Nice little cubby there, and there's a place to hang your jackets and things. Look at that kitchen. How cute is this? And this house is under $40,000. Nice contemporary kitchen cabinets. White with a nice big window above your double stainless sink. There's your mini fridge. It does have a full-size range. Now for me though, I don't think I would have put those cabinets above that stove. That's a little bit tight in there and there's no range hood. For me, I would take that out and I would put a range hood in there and just kind of modernize that a little bit more above that stove. It's very clean, move-in ready. Under $40,000, the well, the septic, the utilities, the house, the parcel. And this is South Branch, Michigan. Look at this. So look past the personal belongings if you don't need furniture this large because that's taking up the whole room. But there it is. You've got a chaise, you've got a sofa, you've got a coffee table, TV. Everything you need is right there. This is very clean, move-in ready. There's our heating unit. If you wanted to take that out, you could put a pellet stove in. You could put a wood stove in there. Put in a fireplace. Or leave that the way it is and add some decorative mantle up above or something. Change something out there and make it a little bit more modern. It may work just fine though, and that's what home inspections are for. Nice brick wall there. This is really nice. So you're not too far from your kitchen. You could just be sitting in there and say, hey, honey, want to grab me a beer? Wouldn't have to go far. Oh, my goodness. And then they're going to say, get up and get it yourself. You're only 2 steps from the kitchen. Oh, my goodness. All right, let's see here. Here's the bedroom. So there is a bedroom, and that looks like there's just a drape that you just roll across the front of that there, but you could put in a maybe a track door if you wanted a little bit more privacy there. But if you're just living on your own or living with somebody that you love, this might be all you need. That looks like a cool little dressing area. There's your electrical box. There's the bathroom. You do have the shower, the sink, the commode. You're in business with this little tiny house. The lid, people, the lid. Because you don't have an outhouse here. You've got the full boat. South Branch, Michigan. And there's a nice vanity with more linen storage there. Under $40,000 in ceramic flooring. This is cute. Nothing wrong with this at all. For you budget buyers out there, or you just want something that's really low cost, very minimal, here you go. And there's our fire pit with our nice tree stumps right there for our seats. We could put little cushions on those if we want. We could hollow them out and stick some perennials in there for that pop of color in Michigan. And there we go. Yeah, this house might need a little bit of a roof, but that's all right. Add a little money, add to your, return on your investment. Why not? Cute little place for $39.99. So let's check out some details on this. If my computer will cooperate here. And it's 6364 East County Line Road, South Branch, Michigan, 48761. On the market for 3 days, built in 1945. Cute little gem inside and out. Enjoy bonfires while you make memories. Lots of lakes around to fish and boat. And it does have a divider for that bedroom, so you can make another sleeping area. Has a brick area for your heat. And there also is from the cozy heat from the radiant heater, vinyl flooring throughout, living room and kitchen open concept. Can be a year-round home, and the storage shed stays, as does the lawn, and it can house your lawnmowers and things. Okay, so let's see. This was just listed, so there's somebody maybe owned this for a very long time also. It's 79 years old. Let's look at the street view on this one. And again, the real estate tax rate in Michigan is 1.64%. Look at this. It's tucked right back there. So here's your long driveway, so it's off the road. You do have some neighbors, but look how pretty this is. Very nice. You don't really see your neighbor across the street. Sweet, you guys. So this one again is $39,999, and it's in South Branch, Michigan. Or there's this one here for $45,000 in Harrison, Michigan. Or we've got this one here, Cutie, in Sandusky, Michigan. Or we have this one here that is in Iron River for $74,900. So there we have it. That'll conclude today's episode. Wherever you guys are, hope you're having a fabulous day. It's always good to see you. You're welcome to subscribe to the channel. So until the next date of interest, you guys, stay safe, stay aware, stay tuned, keep those glasses full of gratitude, and you guys have a great weekend. See ya.